The palace of the Deji of Akure in Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, is more than 800 years old. It remains a delight for tourists. TVC's Ayodeji Morado in this Sunday special took a trip around the palace to examine the aesthetics and peculiar nature of that gave the old palace a pride of place.
Akure, the capital of Ondo State, has a population of more than 1 million people. The indigents of Akure are regarded as Omamuda Sile Fogun Enupani, meaning one who destroys by words of the mouth and not by sword. Inside the city is the palace of the traditional ruler, known as the Deji of Akure, close to the popular Ojaba market. Though it has undergone changes over the centuries, the older section of the palace of the Deji of Akure continues to amaze visitors. Located in the modern-day Akure South local government area of the state, the palace has housed about 47 kings and depicts the rich history, culture, customs, and tradition of people of the town. This palace, according to history, was built about 850 years ago by the first monarch of Akure Kingdom, Oba Ashode Boyede, who came from Ile-Ife. Historical monuments are on display there, and it is no wonder the palace was declared one of the National Historical Monuments in 1990. The architectural designs of sections of the palace, though old, retain the traditional use and value till date. Taiwo Fagita is the seller of Akure land and speaks on the significance of the old palace.
The palace of the Deji of Akure is one of the oldest palaces in the sub-Saharan Africa. Though it was initially made of thatched roof, but later when modernization came, it was later changed to a corrugated iron roof. Because in 1990, the federal government of Nigeria declared this palace as a national monument during the visit of the then President General Ibrahim Babangida.
This man is one of the oldest people in the old palace. He has served more than 6 Dejis.
I don't know how to say it in English. I've served Oba Afunbiowo and Oba Adelego.
For the current Deji of Akure, Oba Aladelusi Aladetoyibo, the whole section of the palace represents culture and tradition. It says the palace is well ventilated.
If I see the market is peaceful, I know all Akure are peaceful. So I decided to move in here instead of going to the new palace. I love the structure. You can see, I like the ventilation, you know.
TVC News crew was conducted around the palace by Chief Agite and the Chief Press Secretary to the Deji, Michael Adeyeye. Inside the palace are 18 different courtyards, with each holding different significance to the people of Akure. This is one of the 18 courtyards we have in this palace, and this place is known as Uwalila, where the Deji meet regularly or occasionally with the people of Akure Kingdom. There's another courtyard known as Uwa Oriole, where traditional rulers, chiefs, whether tradition or honorary, take an oath of allegiance. At the Uwa Oriole, there are 2 special magical pots placed at a section of the courtyard. Whenever there is drought in the land, the pots will be placed at the shrine, while some appeals will be made to the gods to open the skies. Beside the old-taken courtyard, there's a special room blocked to visitors. Our guide said the room is specially designed for the Deji of Akure, as he enters it once in his lifetime. The palace also serves as conflict resolution avenue, where people find solutions to different crises. Here, people with complaints get a solution to their conflicts. The seller of Akure also explains the importance of this role played by the palace.
And they prefer coming to the palace rather than going to the police or going to court, because here we settle disputes. And the difference between the palace and the court of law is, in the court of law they give judgment. Here we settle disputes. We make sure by the time the two people that are in dispute leave this place, they leave this place better than they came in.
Despite this great monument, the federal government has refused to fulfill the promise it made in 1990. Obalade Toyinbo appealed to the Nigerian government to do the needful.
The federal government declared it a museum. They said that they will be giving the palace certain amount of money every year.
Like the monarch, his chief press secretary also speaks on the need to preserve the old palace.
Every historian will want to visit. It's a monument where you still see those things that was talked about in ages, about palaces, how they operate. In fact, you still have the courts where the Oloris were living there in the small huts. They are still very much here. So it's a very good place and for culture preservation.
Undoubtedly, the Deji's Palace mirrors the customs, tradition, and values of the past and present people of Akure community. Centuries old, yet relevant in the modern world. Ayodeji Moraveyo, TVC News, Akure, Ondo State.